Zdravím všechny, co si na kanál, tady ze Stres a vítejte u dalšího pokračování naší dobrodružství v Genshinu. A je to tady. Dneska se skutečně vrhneme na hlavní příběhovou linku a dozvíme se, jak to všechno skončí. Jak to většinou bývá, jak je pattern. V tomhle díle se to nedozvíme přímo, ale začneme tu cestu k poznání. Podle toho, co stihneme v určitým časovém limitu. No a samozřejmě si uděláme další část lesních mužíků a nějaký questy s těma spojený. Takže to budeme dělat 1 hodinu a pak zhruba plus minus a pak budeme dělat hlavní quest tu 2 hodinu plus minus a uvidíme, co stihneme kdy a jak se věci vyvinou. Ještě jak mám v plánu, kde až nám dojdou lesní mužíci, protože to se snad někdy stane, tak budu dělat nějaký mini questy, co nazbírám a co si prostě někde vyhledám a zapamatuju. Tak to budu používat ještě tak na 6. akt. Na 6. akt s Dainslifem, pokud během 5. aktu ty vlastní mužiky doděláme. Takže to je plán do budoucnosti. No, tak bez dalšího otání se rovnou vrhnu na to, co jsem řekl. A už tady je předznačený jeden vedlejší lesomužíčkovský quest, kdy jeden ten pikolín si dělá nějaké svoje vlastní věci a my za ním chceme přijít na návštěvu a jenom čeknout se o něj, jak se mu daří. Ariankan, how you doing? Hey, Lavina, Paimon, Gue. Something's wrong. First sick again. Paimon guessed it. The bad guys that wished to make Vanna sick came back. Ariankan can fight them off alone. Bad guys keep coming out, we can always stay in the woods, if only there's a surefire solution. Right? Yeah. Surefire? Does that mean a mushroom? Only mushroom could devour us to all problems, the best to chop for it. I'll be the first to chomp it down. Unfortunately, there isn't. Still got to rely on ourselves. Surefire means something you solve it permanently. You got sick twice from bad stuff. Usually like it's a pipe dream. True, but how are we gonna solve this problem? Pořád mluvíme, jak to solve it. Remember you mentioned the ring golem is we had to find out the ring golem with him last time. No, not that one. I think I'm just that so decided I've done just everyone else is starting with that. No, it's another Pir Kavikavis. Pir Kavikavis. Zemí. The last key fighting was lost, so was there a gun or is our power saying is no one? Maria. Lesní mužíci, povídání v kruzích a matoucí, jak je dokonalý. Napomeň, že he was academic genius, type made a main character in the story, not only for an accident, that's why the good die young. God judges her doesn't even see her and kind of looked at Paimon with pity. I was obviously talking to Aranara, but he thought Paimon was rambling to herself. Our later Rex Riddles and Travis can't be found now that we stayed before all this solution. Je v tomhle nějaký point? We're gonna check up on things. Eradicate the withering.
By royal decree.
Lumina, do your thing.
Power core. Shred till I'm dead. Here we go. Oz, reveal thyself. Feel the beat!
Nope. Ah, done. Everything's fine, let's go. Oh, it's a this mages.
Right now. Hi.
Truth hurts. Cyclone. I got a situation.
Right. Is that all? What a nuisance.
Prostě stejně dostanu. Still have the eyes on the room going. They just know where to give up, do they? Now that the time is this place where the best clue to us, we'll find a solution. What do you mean? I don't think like so as a chat. Bad guys aren't with their owners, okay, we'll get the answer. Yeah, find the clues. Yeah, what is this? Looks like Arnar was here for a while. On the walls has a message. He left literally, it must be really hard. I'm gonna solve riddles. So there's nothing. Speaking of which exactly is the riddle. So what's the solution? Riddle is simple. It's where to hit the solution in the labyrinth. Passage to the labyrinth is the answer. We just have to pass the labyrinth and that's it? Yep. I ran across in the day before yesterday, yesterday and today. Where the day before yesterday, yesterday and today? Or like the letter of Vanara and then not our Nara words. I can't say today it ends with the most recent daybreak to break. Yesterday the same cycle before that. Yeah, today. I have the answer to the riddle. Go with the answer in 3 different places. Let's go around. We can show straight to the end maybe? Prosím, můžeme jít na konec téhle konverzace. If there are we can pray for us, I can Ježišmarja, můžeme něco dělat, prosím. Na konci mi stejně řeknou prostě do this. Search for the answers to the riddle in 3 places. Napsal odpověď nebo definici v odpovědi, co by mohl blízko odpovědět na 3 místech. Tak let's go there. Dusk bird. Shroomboar. Rishboland tiger. Have to answer correct to get way out. I'm going to botch this. That's a real riddle. I have the day of the yesterday and today. The order of the answer is still unclear. But let's fucking give it a shot. Fungus, Sumter Beast, Golden Wolf Lord? Nah, that's not correct. I know the Dusk Bitch Shroomboar is one tiger, but you know what order they should be placed. How are you going to know to say which one? There is not easy questions, but it's about Arholita. It's about Arholita, but it's not going to should think beyond the text. Solve riddle. Jo, nikdo nestřílí z luku zrovna. Good. Jo. Třetí. Zpátky nahoru. Tak, natočit. Hej.
Go on. Open it up. Show me what's inside.
Now we can take a way out of the labyrinth. It really wasn't hard at all. There doesn't be any self-destruct device either. Musím tady. Jaká songa? Yeah, desperate. Se stiskneme trošku dřív. Tadadadadadam. Well, what's this? Is it gonna be like Vermoda's labyrinth? It's a literal labyrinth? Víc songů. Takže spin for me.
Don't tell me that's everything.
Já se tady můžu prostě promáčknout. Je vstupy od tamtud. A jsou to prostě do pluska. Done. Achievement get. Is it a clue? Looks like some transcript, and must be the results of Kavai Kavus research. Theory and practice, enhancing the safety of the Chaos Core in unstable conditions with the Conria Rune Golem of Don'taka Mountain as example. What does that mean? But I know those words, but doesn't get it in the Protector. Academic study, maybe? This might be a long shot, but do you understand this? Well, looks like crawling bugs. Yuck. So no one understands it. Looks like we'll have to ask Jazari. I think I may not approve, but Park Kavuz has been gone for a long time. Jazari's our only hope at this point. You're probably over the moon about it. Jazari is on the moon? You cannot come to help. I just figured as age, that means you will be very happy. Jazari is probably still on the Devantaka mountain researching. Since we have a lead now, let's go look for him. Research paper about Per Kavai Kavus. Okej. Szpatny teleport, ten był wewnątrz. Gdy się je uvnitř toho golema, tak to bylo správně. A zdá se, že je uvnitř toho golema, takže to bylo správně. There you are, Jazari. It was not so hard to find you. Limited Paimon, right? Yes, but why are you looking at Paimon like that? Well, I'm worried about you. I don't know how you've been doing since the last time I saw you. Did you see a doctor? Oh, you don't need to worry about that. Your friend's situation may be seem fine now, but you better keep an eye on her. Just because you're whispering to Lumina doesn't mean Paimon won't hear everything. There are no secrets between us. Okay, only one person wearing the shoes will know if they fit. Since you insist that you're fine, there's nothing more I can say. Why does that sound like you're insulting me? What? Insult? Sumer people are warm and sincere. As one of them, I don't mean anything other than what I said, which is insulting. Anyway, what brings you two here? Did you suddenly develop a passion for everything in academia? No, it doesn't have to do with anything. Just look at this fucking paper. Studied by your predecessor and your hero, Kavai Kavus. What's up with him? Is it even too hard for him to understand? Is Jazari small iron chunk? Ah, yeah! Whoa, why did you shout out of nowhere like that? My, Per Kavai Kavus. No, this is paper button by none other than Per Kavai Kavus himself. And it's his theory and practice about all the things that we just learned. And it's his theory and practice about the golems? My stars, with such an exclusive, pioneering research in my hand, even if I just wrote a review, I could still apply for funding. Tell me, where did you find this? Yeah, say it. We can't exactly turn our labyrinth, just make up some random answer. I woke up and discovered in my bag. We found it in a mushroom cave deep in the forest. What? Perkavika was researched in a place like that? Looks like I better examine my own research attitude. I tried reading it, but you can't make the heads or tails of it. These are results of some very important research, right? What's written in it? Could you give us the simpler version? Why do you want to know? Didn't Mr. Jazari say before, a certain Mr. Jazari will say before that the gates to scholarship will open to whoever has a seeking heart? Paimon also really wants to know what a genius like Kavai Kavus wrote about. I did say that, but I've been following this project for a long time. If you must know, the amount of prior research I've done on over years is even more than the stories you heard. Oh. Oh. This is a great discovery indeed, and you were the ones to find this important data. Regardless, now that you embarked on a path of scholarship, you are novices that will require my expertise to guide you through an accurate reading. So? You won't try to publish your results before me, will you? What the fuck are you talking about? Well, such a publication would undoubtedly bring both fame and fortune. As they say, your fate isn't determined by your ability, but by your luck. With your remarkably good luck, I don't think I would stand a chance. Then you're worrying over nothing. Liyue and Paimon don't have a permit from the academia anyway. Yeah, we don't conduct research in that horrible place anyway. Is that so? Why didn't you say so? But worry not, if you want to stay academic here, I'll let you roll out a recommendation anyway. And by then, my letters of recommendation will be worth a fortune. For now though, there's no time to lose. Let's go to the core of the golem to test Kavai Kavus' theory. Great, that might just solve a problem. I can... It's not a problem, I can. It must be a permanent cure, but at least takes care of the current crisis. Yes, Jazari is not no good. He's good. He's not no good. He is good. You see, once I become a wealthy researcher, I will recommend you with all my money and sponsorship a few very good physicians for you to stop self-talking. Paimon already said it's fine, but Paimon would gladly welcome being treated to some Sumeru delicacies. Go to the Cavern of the Devs. No, fuck off. Wait, to není ani tady. Je zase někde úplně v hajzlu. Jak? To je jako ten kor je tam. Let's fucking go there. Stamina flower has helped me. We're back. If we can completely seal the core, even the Abyss Order will have a hard time wrecking it again. My little friend, even if you don't have faith in me, you should have faith in Per Kavai Kavus. I read through his masterpiece several times on the way here. I completely understand it now. That's Per Kavai Kavus, alright. A paragon of genius. It's unfortunate that such a genius no longer walks among us, however. He left behind a clear path. All we now need to do is follow the research to reach the destination. Sounds like there won't be much we can do to help. You just can't count on you. Not necessarily. As they say, sword is the final solution. Still, we can draw a weapon now. What? Why? Roses have thorns. Treasure troves have snakes. Who can say what perils awaits us? Besides, this great endeavor must be stalled halfway. If we're interrupted, not even Kavai Kavuz himself could predict the consequences. Is it really going to be that dangerous? It's possible that nothing will happen at all. Who knows? I have faith in your abilities if something does happen. I trust you to cover me. Jazari wants to push his lower back. If I want to have another Jazari too tall, I can't reach. I could lift you up. Right, thank you, Lamina. There's not time to mess with Aryankan. Jazari wants us to guard his path. Well, they don't need to stay up under. Jazari's the type of miss mages. He dies. Gundahar, Gevika, and Gundamar.
Right now, emerge. Right here.
Here you are. Deflect. Well now.
A sight to behold.
That was discombobulating.
Jo, jasně.
Let's dance.
Flicker.
Right now. Right here.
Přestaň na mě házet ty vodní koule, ty hajzle zasranej.
Right now.
Valery Hageno kills Harius.
I'll protect us.
Process of elimination.
That's definitely magic. There must be work with Jazari's seal.
Right here. Nothing lasts forever.
Talk to Jazari. Porazili jsme jich 10, ty vole. Tyhle ty abysmágové v trojkombinaci jsou to největší zlo. Takový, že už nic neponechám náhodě a dám si... Vezmu to o stupínek seriózně. Just what I would expect from myself. Did it work? No, do I even need to say it? I'm a Kashkavar researcher. I'm a Conrail researcher who aspires to receive their Pir Kavaikavu's prize, and I have guidance from Pir Kavaikavu's himself. If I couldn't succeed with all that, it would be hard to imagine anyone else completing it. That's impressive. The original data from the previous study was already hard enough for conventional publication, but now? Haha. My apologies, I lost my composure there for a moment. I don't know. Not only have records of Pir Kavaikavu's long-lost research recovered, now I'm testing his theory, and it was a success, no matter how you put it. It's a great success. It's a great success. Quite right, quite right. I'll have to publish on an even larger scale. With results like these, an upgrade is naturally reasonable, and I won't need to worry about research funds anymore. Most importantly, there hasn't been an academic breakthrough like this in many years. Not since the Kashkavar research branch was devastated by Pir Kavaikavu's accident. Now there is hope for revisiting the Kashkavar research thanks to the rediscovery of his research. It's so wonderful I can hardly believe it. I should sit back and record today's result. While they're so fresh in my mind, I have the opportunity to issue them publicly. I hope you'll both come to listen. Já ztrácím zájem. I'm indebted to you if you need help. I'm so grateful. I might spare some time. I'm famous. And he leaves. Ariankan was not helpful at all. Suspicious and nebyl helpful. One of those bad things to say, using other people's strength is also wise. Well, that's right. Things that go to yourself, no shame goes for others. What's important is that you're protecting what you want to protect. Isn't Ariankan protected, Vana? Of course. Even if you didn't do it yourself, you got people who did the protecting. Mr. Jose couldn't perceive Ariankan at all. Looks like he's a far cry for Pir Kavaikavu's. Yeah, and he didn't promise to treat us some food. Darn it, we forgot to set time and place and make him fucking promise on the sticks. How about you, Ariankan? Will you stay? Bad guy's gone, Ariankan gone. We'll go to Vanarany. Ariankan will not forget Liyue and Paimon, and don't forget Ariankan. All you are friends. Walking with the water and the wind.
Time to scout.
Back over here. Vamada go round. Turn every Vamada that holds a hidden treasure chest. Walking with water and wind. Complete until Vana is healed. Well, tohle je completed, I presume. Yep. Takže ho zbývá tohleto hlavní s touhletou nálepkou. Tam ve Fejnova šváta. Tak. Na kraji spouští. Tak a než se tam úplně dostaneme, tak mám dva klipy, ve kterých jsem omylem aktivoval tuhletu oblast a ne, jinak. Nebylo to omylem, teď jsem si právě na to vzpomněl, na bližší detaily. Tu oblast jsem neaktivoval omylem, tu oblast jsem musel aktivovat, protože nějaká random postava, kterou jsem potřeboval pro nějaký side story quest několik dílů zpátky, potřebovala s tímhletím pohnout, tak jsem to musel trošku odehrát dopředu, tak jsem to v klipech aspoň tak jako zvětšnil a ty sem teď vložím, protože se tu stalo pár věcí, aby to kontext byl úplnej. Takže enjoy. So, what do you want? Ashwata's dream. Sure. It won't be a problem. You may attract power from far Lumina. Sure, let's go for it. Ooh. How did this... Why would the withering be an Ashwata's tree's dream? Regardless, we gotta get rid of the withering as soon as possible. I didn't realize sooner what was wrong with the Ashwata tree. It's alright. We got Illumina here. Oh, not anymore.
I see everything. Yeah. Shadow Raven, let night fall. Shadows of fate. Decided by destiny. By royal decree.
Done. Official's retinue is doing good work. Certainly.
Everyone hold hands. Sharing my knowledge.
Okay.
I swear by my sword. Let me scribe. Oz, reveal thyself. Midnight Phantasmagoria. I see everything. Fate is upon you. By royal decree, shadows of fate.
Zemřete. Adam. Ding. Chista. So, scroll down. Thanks to him. Now let's go check out the tree. Finally here. Paimon remembers that we could see the mysterious tree in other dreams as well. I'm sorry, it escaped me that Moran also had corroded the Ashwata tree's dream. Countless black pests are corroding the roots of the Tree of Dreams in Sarva. I can feel Morana's hand shaking the dream. Sorry, should have known this would have been the case when I saw Morana and Ashwata's blah blah blah. It's okay, we fixed everything. You fixed this easily. That's when the Paimon made it sound. But you did it regardless. Well, what happened? Will what happened here affect the BJ in any way? The Soma fruit should at least restore some of its power. Nodding on you, Lumina. Měli jsme 3 golové orby. Yes, I understand. I didn't think it would be so soon, but I'm aware that I'll know what to do when the time comes. Just like the clouds know they must release rain, and the rain knows it must fall to the ground, blah blah blah. I was just speaking to the Tree of Dreams. You're sorry you couldn't hear it. I haven't seen Duncan talking to mushrooms so far, but people can't normally communicate with plants, you know. I see. I learned something new. Don't worry about the Bija. Coming up, I'm on. Let's just leave the dream now. Tak, we're done. Jeden fight, jedna konverzace a we're done. Rychle in and out. The heart of the Ashwata tree is glowing. It hasn't been easy, but Rana can finally be healed. Yay. Eh? Huh? What's going on? The Ashwata tree has been corroded and cannot bear any bija. I have to plant a new Ashwata tree in order to help you. Wouldn't it require a long-ass time to grow an entire tree? Don't worry, the speed of a Vashtra tree grow has to do with its seed. The Ashwata tree has given me all its power, and with the Fasoma fruit and our shared memories, it'll be fine. Thank you, the original Ashwata tree. Thank you, everyone else. I will utilize your memories to rebuild the path between the new one and the dreams. Do you get the feeling that the Rama's talking differently now? Like so někdo after enlightenment? Am I talking differently? I learned a lot of new things, forgot lots of new words, and obtained lots of memories. Rest assured, it's still me, your friend. Jaký Fred? Já vašich lesních mužičských zadků znám miliardu a ani jednoho z vás mě nezajímá. What do we do now? Old Varnara is sealed deep within the fane of Ashenval. That's where we find the Marana's avatar. It will imbue the land with the viper venom until everything green turns brown, and everything will be bad. You must destroy it, only then a tree strong enough to produce the bija will grow. Takže budeme ještě jednu kličku navíc. Protože samozřejmě, že to nemůže být tak přímočarý. Magické kořínky jsou z cesty. Arniaka Part 3, Nursery of Lost Dreams. Vítejte svátky. A jak jste mohli vidět, no, otevřeli jsme tímto a vstoupili do kapitoly 3. Lesomužíčků. To je Nursery of Lost Dreams. Tak se to jmenuje. Nějaký ten velký strom má nějaké problémy nebo něco a vstoupili jsme sem do původní, originální Vanarany, aby jsme... The Ashwata tree has been corroded, but from its fruit, Rama seems to have great new knowledge, memories, and matters of speech. According to Rama, you should eliminate Marana's avatar so that the next Ashwata tree may be born. Well, then bija can be formed. Ten strom, který měl produkovat tu biju, což je ten myslím, dokonce, tak ten je na konci své životnosti a je prostě totálně v hajzlu, takže se musí buď uzdravit nebo udělat nějaký nový strom. To uděláme tím, že vstoupíme tam do té zóny a získáme tam nějaký megafin. A pak, když ten megafin získáme, zkombinujeme nějakým tím starým stromem nebo uděláme nový strom. A to mám pak získat tu biju, se kterým healneme tu ranu. To je celý. It has been corroded by Marana. I have the power to resist Marana now, but don't stray too far from me. You're flying too fast. Is that so? Sorry, but based on how you float, you shouldn't be exhausting any stamina. I must be fully focused to fly, so it's exhausting. Rama just fly at the speed of a Sealy, alright? Yeah, Rama, just fly at the speed of a Sealy, alright? Tohle je malinký Paimon lore. Malinký kousek Paimon lore. Paimon must be fully focused to fly. Takže musí být... Takže je to jako, když zatnete všechny svaly. Obrazně řečeno, tak si to představuju já. Já si to představuju jako, že prostě když zatnete všechny svaly v těle a prostě snažíte se prostě se držet v tom stavu prostě celou dobu, co ona lítá někam. K tomu bych pak i věřil, že lítání po dlouhou dobu jí může unavit. To, že je minimálně mentálně unavená, jak jsem pořád musel na to fokusovat, by dávalo i smysl. A Seelie, in the ancient stories, Seelies were a great race with wisdom and beauty beyond the pale of this earth. They traveled with Nara and taught Nara languages and the philosophy of nature. I thought they were just large but annoying fireflies that lead us around by the nose. Seals are just empty husks that the race left behind. This is because they were born with a curse. If they fall in love with Nara, they lose their intelligence and strength, and their body will regress. There was once a survivor of that race deep within the Golden Desert who was friends with Queen Ariani and a ruler Valuka. Perhaps there are more stories to be found in the Eternal Oasis. Okay. Anyway, Seelie annoy me. Anyway, don't fly too fast. Is there a reason why you told us that story? Is there a reason why you told us that right now? Yes. You see, at their primes, the Sealies were probably faster than a storm. Plus, isn't Paimon tired? We can rest while I tell stories about Sarva. You even know how to be evasive now? You really changed. Anyway, this was our first homeland, the original Varnara. All of our people used to live here before the disaster, and many people have visited us. Before the disaster? Are you saying that? Yes, and you've been to the second Varnara, our second home. Meanwhile, Marana's avatar is imprisoned by 3 seals deep within this place. 3 inscriptions of remembrance are needed to undo the first seal. While the landscape here is a little different from the memories I received, I have a rough idea where they are. Anyway, Marana is very dangerous. The corruption is very dangerous. Lumina, Paimon, I recommend we match each other's pace. Let me know when you're ready to set out. 3 seals, and you must find 3 inscriptions of remembrance just for the first one. That's so troublesome. Why does everything have to be done 3 times? They don't call it the rule of 3 for nothing. Yeah, if Rue were here, I'm not sure he and Arama would become friends real quick. Rue? Yeah, he's a friend. I too wish to meet them, a parent's friend, Nara's the sure great Nara. But it's alright, the past and future meet in Sarva. They will come out of the honor meeting of this Rue. By the way, there are actually 4 seals imprisoning Marana. The first seal is the door of Vana, which is right behind us. Let's go. Yeah, it feels like there's so much to do. Let's get moving. Yeah, let's go. Se ten kroužek nahýbá. Let's go over there. Please retrieve it.
More speed. By royal decree, let me scribe, written in the stars.
Hey. Transcends the memories. Ah, so you too are a child of the forest, since you're reading my inscription of remembrance. The corruption is gone, right? Or perhaps you're here to put an end to it. There are many stories I wish to hear. Is Raja's the embryo for Arana and Aramani doing well? I'm sure a new song's born in this world, all beautiful. There's no rush to tell me anything, for I hear no more and see no more. But fret not, we shall meet in Sarva. When the time comes, you can take your time to tell me stories of Earth. This inscription is the work of Araji, Aryama, and me, our pride and joy. May the new dreams never experience the corrosion, and may the old stories be forgotten alongside it. And it's gone. What ta svině prostě ascendnula během lusknutí prstu. This was his own. He planted many Viperias here. His memories are a place and it's time when the Viperias were in full bloom, but they're all gone now. So Rama's ring, that shield, just like Orana's, that can resist the withering too, is... The song's called Maricus Astor and can stop the heralds of death.
Oz, reveal thyself! Commit it to memory! I see everything! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
I'm going. Musím to všechno pozabít po cestě, co si tu náhodou pohne. Pořád mluví? I get centuries with lots of memories. That's why power things have changed a lot, but there's no need to worry. It's okay, like getting knowledge like that. How does that sound so familiar to Paimon?
The stars!
Jo, jasně. No tohle čurák bych potřeboval něco ještě silnější. Můžeš mě nechat aspoň na chvíli?
Beg for mercy. Flood of frost.
Go. And the second inscription. Sense the memories. Raji really wants to see Varnar filled with many flowers again. Birds on great trees, everything nice. Thinking about scenes like that makes it less scary. Everyone's brave. You should think about happy things. Or just on the exception of those that will bring courage to you. It's beautiful once more. May the green fields and mountains never wither. May the streams stay clear and the flowers remain in bloom. Hey, once the corrosion is gone, time this place will be filled with life again. Grass will sprout from the ground again, and the withered trees will grow leaves. To know why, it's because life was always here, and něco takového. Proč se musí všechno dít kolem mě prostě najednou a ještě má sáhodlouhý dialogy? Samara had his ability, whatever you're talking about. Part of the little balls, lingers of green, but not fungi, won't have to fear corruption anymore. They'll be very good, very green. Mě nezajímáš. Můžeš pokračovat dopředu? Jsem v tom kruhu, můžeš prostě pokračovat. Přestaň mě instakillovat, ty hajzle zasranej.
More speed.
Ne, prostě odmítá pokračovat, ty vole, nebo co? Ne, on se prostě zmizí a teleportne se dopředu, jasně. Že to je totálně reálný. Jo, střílej to skrz texturu. Pokračuj, dělej. Se musí tak pohybovat pomalu a zasekávat se. Third inscription. No, nech mě bejt. Jsem od tebe tak daleko, ty vole. Co, tady budu stát ale půl století, než mě necháš bejt? To nech mě bejt, mě nezajímáš. Jo, střílej přes tu texturu, ty kreténe. Ani nemůžu s tím interaktovat, ani si změnit grupu, tyhle, protože jsem v kombatu údajně.
More speed.
Teď prostě co nejdál to jde, ty vole. No, konečně. A když je hra tak skurvená, tak si musím vzít zase tu master grupu. Já dělej, přečti to. We will victorious, we will overcome everything. This is my final word, goodbye. The seals beneath a large tree, but the remains make it just an empty shell. We'll arrive at the seal soon. It's just a huge tree hollow. Thanks to you, them we'll be able to witness old Vanarany lies in our original home. Thank you. I shall undo the seal of exits 100 for thousands of years. May the new dreams never experience the corrosion. May the old stories be forgotten alongside it. May the green fields and mountains never wither. May the streams stay clear and the flowers remain in bloom. Friends will stroll through the forest again. That which is good will return. The fateful memories will vanish, just like the stream purifying itself or a withered tree sprouting once more. Oh, the seal's gone. Is it moored down? Yep, the second seal is next. Let's go. Mars corrosion exists in the air too, so don't stay too far. Wow, this story is deep. Yeah, tohle dělá tvoji práci za tebe. I didn't expect it to be like this either, and the memory is the place mostly around the green and lush forest. We're on the greenest thing here right now, Rama. Of course. Thank God, but feel a little disappointed. I mean, this place is totally fucking... This place sucks.
Rest and rebuild. Hey! Let's move out.
Everyone die.
This is order.
Allow me.
Pokračuj. Bych mal je takhle tím nejvíc třepavým retardovaným způsobem.
Stabilize.
Zkusit to proti tomuhle štítu. Another tumor of the withering. Take it down.
Grow, grow, grow. Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
You die. We get tumor of the withering. Já vím, ale ty seš na jenom jednom místě, je to totálně na hovno. Kde je nějaký stříledlo, vole? I see, let me give it a try at something. Yes, you do it. What was that? Was that Arakalari? It's just... No, it wasn't. Paimon needs help, so I hit the Marana very, very hard. I am very pleased to say that I succeeded. May you never meet again, this tumor. If hitting a tumor with withering very hard can destroy it, the owner should be able to deal with the withering once and for all, right? No, it has to be hit very, very, very hard, specifically. Most aren't all that strong. Many, many suns must pass. Many moons must pass. When the sea turns to trees, oh yes, hodně času. Paimon gets it, but you know, speaking normally again, please. Used so much strength just now, so many words, many memories gone with the wind. I promised to remember someone saying memories are under our bank of strength. It's all Paimon's fault. I was trying to eliminate the withering here. It's fine. Use energy will come back slowly. Absorb the Oshwata memory so I'll recover even faster. Destroy Marnar's evil tumor. Very good. The seal is nearby. Many different Tarakalari here keep the Moran avatar in there, so sent the evil tumor to damage the seal. That's like the Ardasha stone lock. Jo, ty kamery jsou tu všude. That's the flower that sealed the Ashvata's concourse. Oh, it's an Aryama flower. In the past, many Aronam fought Marana here, and together they sealed this place with this flower. It's very deep underground. Break this seal, break the next seal, and we can face it and defeat it. How do we break the seals? I don't know. This place so much, maybe never lost. I'm sorry. Solving this puzzle would be a piece of cake, right? Yeah, Paimon's very intelligent. Of course. Whatever the case, let's do our best for a little while longer. Yeah, we can do it. We can solve puzzles, beat the corruption and everything. My víme, tak přestaň mluvit. Tak, spálil jsem všechny tyhle ty věci. How you feeling? I put up some strength and fine. I can sense the seal is broken. Leave the rest to me. So much sand here, I think. It used to be stone. It has to be stone, but Marana took away the life moisture, turning it into sand. Arankin hates sand. See what? See sand vanish. Ooh, cinematic. Whoa. Já myslím, kde? Okay. Paimon never thought there'd be such a deep space beneath the sand. The earth is made of soil, stone, sand, and tree roots, so if sand is removed, a very light space will appear. Everyone can move within it. But more sand should have vanished to make more space. Bad sand. Paimon saw many ruin machines when descending, so fierce battle really did occur here. Yes, monsters here, smarter than Ashvata's regime. I've seen them in the memories too. Black dogs and huge metal beasts. Let's go further down. Okay. Ono to má nesmrtelnost na jednom hápku. Ono to doslova má nesmrtelnost na jednom hápku. Wait, I got an idea. According to memory, this might cause a bit of shaking. Be careful. Jo, zamknul ho jako ty ostatní. Swing? At least it proves to be a way down. Well, are you alright? No, that was scary. Water down didn't save Paimon's life. Jo, já jsem měl glider. Lumina, Paimon, I'm glad you're alright. Yeah, we're fine. But Lumina always had it rough. Are you alright? A little tired. I didn't expect to see a space like this. No one doesn't sense the withering either. This should be the final seal. Thank you, Limited Lion, for coming here. The Avatar should be close. Once we defeat it, everything will be just like last time. Then let's finish this. We'll rescue Rana at long last. I don't have enough memories to undo the seal, so we're fucked anyway. It's not a big place. I'm sure we can figure it out. You rest and build up your strength. You'll need it to fight. There aren't any clues. I see, but this place is very calm. Very good. Yeah, but it must be really difficult for you to keep the ring up and fend off the withering. I'm fine. Being with limited Paimon is a very happy thing. I recovered some strength while resting, so I remember magically. This used to be Armadunka's home. Hello, Rama, Lemon, and Paimon. Whoa, where'd you come from? Ah, you're the Armadunka that I fucking talked about just now. Ooh, whoa. Aren't you that mysterious Arnara we met during the festival with Sama? That Arnar who speaks unlike any other Arnar? You still remember? That gladdens me. Lumina made a garland from my flower and the flower of many Arnara. To me that is great honor. Well, thank you for the flowers. Rama made the garland. Arahamadukunda. Dunga. V našem jazyce to poslední část nezní dobře, takže to nebudu záměrně říkat přesně. I've heard so many stories about you, and I played with you in the memories of the others. And you've inherited their memories, I see. As a past friend of theirs, this fills me with pride. Yes, but in the battle during the old Varnara, many memories vanished like fruit falling to the ground. I see, they won't be sad about it, and you have no reason to either. There's no end to precious memories you can create and the strength you can gain while they're with your friends. I understand. Arama was very impressive, and he took down that tumor withering with just one punch. He did the same to a rune grader too. You really helped. Very good, Arama. It's just as I heard in Sarva. You're a brave Aranara. Illumina Paimon, you've come. Intentional or not, it fills me with great pride. I always want to hang out with Nara friends. Yeah, we can hang out. Yeah, let's hang out later. We gotta break the seal and defeat the Avatar. Why not? I know why you're here. The Ashwata tree told me many things. The word use what string I had left to give Arama the fruit of dreams. Go through the cave and you'll arrive at the place where we defeated and sealed Marana hundreds of years ago. It hasn't fully recovered yet, but there's no time to lose. Yeah, we gotta break the last seal and defeat it as soon as possible. Only then can you Ashwata Shiguro to produce the Bija. And I am the final seal. I am the one who's keeping an eye on the Marana's avatar, and yet its strength still sees through the sand like water creeping through Sarva. I'll undo the last seal for you and open the path. I am certain that you can defeat it and put an end to this. Alright, the seal's gone. Thank you. Don't worry, Rather, it is I who should thank you. I have questions for you, though, before you go. I've been busy preparing an environment comfortable for Nara just for your visit. But I've not traveled alongside Nara for far too long, so I do not trust my own judgment. Lumina Paimon, do you like this place? It's nice and relaxing. There isn't anything to eat, but Paimon thinks it's pretty nice. What do you think, Lumina? I like it. I don't like it. I don't have a particular feeling. Jakožto relaxační místo? Sure. You know what? Dobrosrdečná Lumina by určitě nechtěla zlomit srdce nebo nějak urazit pocity. So she was like, you know what? I like the relaxo vibes. You're not very fond of talking, quite unlike Nara Varuna. He kept talking about his sister. He was a terrible example of what Barbatos and others. If I have time and with your help, I can definitely do better. But based on the certain circumstances, I'm afraid time is of the essence for you and the Nara friend you want to help. My only regret is meeting you in an age like this one. Or should I say that had we met in another age, the age of Kandria, I could have introduced Nara Varuna to you. How wonderful that might have been. I wouldn't be able to meet Nara Lumina and Paimon if they came from a different age. Indeed, so this is fine. It was just a little short, but I'm so very happy to have had a conversation with you. Lumina, Paimon, go ahead. I have something to give for Rama. I understand. Please go on ahead. Alright. Be quick or we'll defeat the Marana's avatar on our own. Path is open. Go to the deepest part of the cave. Yep. Tak, to nás tu čeká. Teleport? What the fuck? Well, anyway. This. Wow. OK, to nevím, jestli je pořád pod zemí. What is this place? This is where the war ended. They crushed Marana's avatar and imprisoned it here with the 4 seals. Looks scary. So is Marana's avatar still in there? Marana has corroded the barsa tree that is meant to grow on top of it, and has gained possession of its bodily form. If left unchecked, it will eventually eat away at all life on this earth. Since it's not at its full strength yet, it would be the best time to destroy its avatar. With the avatar defeated, we should be able to obtain the bija. Come on, Paimon, let's get going. Oh, you're speaking normally like us again. Yep, asi absorboval z toho svýho hnědýho kamaráda, který umřel pro dobro věci. Sorry, I'm gonna turn into the street to surprise my but Marana told me I can feel we're getting closer. Lumina only. Okay, zajímavý kulatý jezírka. Okej, to jezírko je živý. Okay. Marana's avatar. Ah, that's the avatar of Marana? It has shifted its spirit. Must destroy its spirit contain damage to its form. Come with me. What should do? I could start fighting it. Jo, dáš mi hápka a ten menší. Tady je ta věc. Much better those than machines. We have to find rune guards as well? No.
Windblade.
Okay. Ooh. Anything else I'm supposed to do? Well done. The spirit has returned back to its physical body. Okay. A dáma prostě na mě ani nepočká, ani mě nedoprovodí, prostě see ya. Jsem nějaký svítící částeček. Wow, nějaká hudba. Come with me like before, quickly. Stage it. Je to smutný, že prostě mi dali slabší lovinu, protože ta moje byla jednak level 90, ne 80. A taky neměla tenhle ten super slabý Silver Sword, dvouhvězdičkový nebo kolik to je. Ale prostě ten 5-starový Skyward Sword. Same as the one in the Vashvata.
Prepare to be blown away.
Tak, let's try the other one. Teď dostanu tyhle ty věcičky. Cool. We're almost done. The avatar is gathering power. Its attacks are going to be stronger than before. Ten takový nevinný vajíčko. Ani neútočí snad. Jo, jasně, překračuj tu řeku milionkrát. Proč ti tohleto?
Windblade.
Tak. A bigger one. Aha, dává to nějaký damage. Another one down. Great job, now we should be able to fully take it down. Something's happening. Přežije to dostatečně dlouho, abys to ty jako něco tomu udělal? One shockwave. Death beam. Okay. Cool. Za jak to umřeš? Že bychom se pohli z cesty? Všichni ty milí mužíkové, který jsme potkali. To byla uca a rana, protože to děláme. Pohni se z cesty toho laseru, nebo něco. Nestojí tam jenom tak blbě. Klonk. Your song will live in our hearts. We will always be able to fight as long as we have you by our side. Nebo něco takového. Konstantní max energie, nebo to? Já, on mi dává konstantní max energii. Jako mám na to energy recharge dost i bez vás, takže jako nic novýho. Celkovou explozí a čvaknutím tekutiny se to rozplizne. Tak je to pryč. Hey, we have destroyed the Marana's avatar! Peace should now be restored in the forest. Well, I said we, but it's mostly due to your efforts. You're welcome. That was a close call. Lemino's thankfully Lemino's wearing that garland, even more amazing than I thought. Each flower is connected with an Arnara. One could say that even a garland of these flowers would create an open door to the entire Arnara universe. As long as it connects us, we can support you when you are in need, lend you strength to conquer nightmares, help you through dark days, and fill the void in your heart. There are those who no longer dream, thus can no longer see us. Those who have accepted fate and stopped searching for the way forward, and those who wallow in fear and pain. Their hearts have hardened, unable to get help from those flowers. It's because Nara Lumina is so kind and honest, and because Lumina is a Nara, that the garland could serve its purpose. You are our friend, and we won't leave our friends alone to fight Murana and Elemental evil. Well, Lumina's family with friends, of course he's the best person ever. I guess that the business is settled once and for all, right? Murana should fall into slumber slumber now that its avatar has been destroyed, but in a matter of decades, perhaps centuries, it will wake up again. It's because Marana's memory has been left inside the Sarma. Unless that can be removed, the memory of death that dwells in all things will eventually bring it back up again. Já musíme vyřešit ten hlavní Irminsul strom a ten Irminsul problém. But that will take a long time. I believe by that time there will be once again someone has gone to the sun just like you. Just like Lumina, just like Varuna. I wouldn't worry about it. Today's forest has a bright future ahead. As long as what remains of Marana is cleared, the children of the forest will be able to enjoy abundant sunshine. Well, anyway, now the Mara's avatar is destroyed, the next step is to plant the Yorha tree for the Bija, right? Yes. Please wait a moment while I fetch Arana. Arana... yeah, right, we gotta use Arana's memories to produce the Bija. But isn't Arana around the Mara village? Are we gonna... and here he goes. Shh. Teleportation magic, don't question it. Whoa! Lemon and Paimon, Arana sensed your battle against the Mara's avatar. You're very brave. So, next up, we need to plant the Shwata tree, right? We were talking about it. Seeds know that they have to grow big trees with lots of big fruits. Thank you, Arama. No problem, Arana. We have the same name. No problem. I will grow into new Shwata tree, bear the Bija using my memories and dreams, or use my root to reconnect the cord. Yeah, what are you guys talking about? Yeah, Arama is the seed. And absorb the memories of the other... Yep, jsem to kolnul, ty vole. jsem to totálně kolnul, protože to bylo totálně obvious prostě. Jo, jdi napřed, já a Armadukunda prostě tady my potřebujeme mezi sebou něco probrat. Jděte napřed, dohoníme vás. Prostě, to vůbec není suspicious, vole. Vůbec prostě ten typ příběhu nekončí tím, že se nějaká kamarádská postava sacrifice for the greater good. I've seen it way too much. Jsem viděl ten princip tolikrát, že mi to bylo jasný úplně. I absorbed the energies of Farmakunda, která taky měla prostě absorbnutý nějaký ty vyšší vzpomínky a ty energie a teď tyhle ty všechny energie dohromady. I have become the strongest seed in the forest. Paimon doesn't understand. Jak to nemůžeš chápat, ty? To i já pochopím. Prostě ty jenom tam ta poslední souvědí je prostě jasný. I was planning to build up my memories with my own eyes and body for several decades or centuries and then embrace the land again to grow into a Vasara tree. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have the honor to heal the forest, destroying their avatar, or become the king of the Vasara trees by collecting these memories. Ah, so the Vasara trees are all once Varnara? I don't know. Whoops. Yes, there were once Araji, Arayama, and Aramaha. The Soma fruits are part of their memories. But if you turn into a tree, you would lose the ability to live. Though I did not spend many days as a seed, the days I spent with you are 10 times or 100 times more precious than the days I spent before. Paimon finally understands and is sad. Oh, I see. I didn't know Paimon was that slow. Lumina, you and I are best friends. This will never change. With all these memories and energies received, I am now able to see many scenes and stories. Let me tell you one. Hidden in the golden sandstorm, the eternal oasis was devoid of life. The oldest ruler of all plants, whom no Arnara had the pleasure of meeting, lay dormant in the sand. The vegetation that once covered it all died and reduced to grains of sand. Just as Marana whispered, all good things must vanish. But you should know that as dark as night is, the stars still shine, and the sun will still rise. Death longs to dominate all, but life will not fade. Just like the yellow leaves that fall down shall nourish the Uyhua trees. Their fruit shall sustain sumpter beast foxes, everyone, and so on. The forest always teems in luck. Once the land was polluted with toxic blood, like Nara, our Nara too thought that was the end of the world, but even the memory of that is gone. The forest is even more luxuriant than it was in the time of greater Devata. In the end, all that remains is the things that are beautiful. Those who part will come to meet again in Sarva. One day our dreams and memories will intertwine and blossom under numberless branches. Wouldn't that be great? Paimon understands, but... Paimon. Okay, alright, Paimon actually understands. You're the best seed. You'll grow into a greatest tree because of it. And even when you turn into a tree, don't forget Paimon and any adventures. Well, I guess this is it. Thank you, Arama. And goodbye. Thank you, Lemon Paimon. It's been a great pleasure to meet you. Arana, I promise I will turn your memories into the most beautiful and robust bija. I believe you too, Arama. Yum. Join. Obyvatel není tak velký. To je menší než jsem myslel. Rama is growing to the new Ashvata tree. It's super tiny and embarrassingly small now, but the roots are deep. Nejsou, ale budeme věřit. After many moons, it'll surely grow to be big. Arana, you said married the roots from the seeds of strength. To give those matters up, you'll forget Arana, won't you? And the children of Vimara village. Yes, but friends are more precious than memories. You can always make up for lost memories, but not a lost friend. If you want to help Narana, she has the same name as Arana. She is Arana's friend. And even if Arana doesn't remember, you will. As long as you remember, your memory will grow into a fruit. I guess so. What should we do? Arana has taught you the rhythm of the great dream. Do you still remember it? Just play the song to Arana and I. Wrong button. Say. Stay. Play. There we go. Let him reorganize what sweat is. But I can speed play this one. Jum. I finally got it! The precious bija. Let's bring it to Rana. Oi. Who are you? You get up. Part 4. Part 2 over there. The end of annihilation. Hello, thank you, and goodbye. Bija. Konečně máme tu biju. In Chapter 4. In the end, the forest will remember. An Ashvata tree? Strange. The Ashvata tree shouldn't be here. Golden Nara, white floaty. Nara doesn't recognize you, but you look familiar. Oh, so you did forget everything. I don't see any sign of it. We're your friends. Arana believes you. You smell kind. Ah, Arana understands now. They seem to be a hole in my heart through which important memories slipped away, but seeing you others understand, I understand much more. I saw that you took the page, yes? Arana gave memories to the Shadachi to grow that fruit. Clever, so you remember that friend? No, of course not. But whatever. Yeah, Bija, so you must be friends, and Nara that Dosavadní recognizes. But take the Bija to Arana's friend in need. Hey, well. Arana, come with us. Your friend must wait to see you again. Arana doesn't want to go, but Arana has forgotten why. If my friend sees that they've been forgotten, they will be sad. The friend you wanted to help is a great person, the great Nara. If you don't forget her, Arana would be forgetting your friend. So let's go together. Okay. You are friends, so I believe you. Return to Arana. At long last. Ja, že to není tak super mega velká oblast a to nebe není nebe, ale prostě je to tak vysoký, že se může zdát, že to je nebe. Prostě jenom gigamelogalomanská kejva. Old land of grounded trees. Takže, where do we have you? Devantaka Mountains. Taková malá tetička žlutá na té minimapě. It's been so long. Trvalo to tak dlouho, ale konečně. Ráno, my tě zachráníme. Tvá korupce v tvém srdci bude odstraněna. This is Arana's whatever. Is she Arana's Nara friend? Yes. Now, let me know. Joink. Are you awake? Can you hear me? Oh, did I fall asleep again? Where am I? Hey, limited Paimon. I'm so glad you're alright. I was worried you would be affected by the withering. And Arana? Is that you, Arana? Hello, Nara friend. I've always been waiting for you. You know, I had this long dream where I met you for the first time. In the dream, I got lost in the forest and I couldn't find my parents on my way home. I was crying. You heard it, you found me, and sang to me. Then we became best friends. I often came to hang out with you in the forest. You gave me a flower as a gift, and you taught me so many things, so many secrets. Like how starships are the reflections of the stars in the sky, how seeing the Nilapada lotus bloom. Seeing the Nilapada lotus bloom will grant your luck until the next moon rises. Yes, that's it. Then I dreamed that I grew up quickly into a reliable forest watcher who could protect everyone. Reliable grown-ups don't believe in forest fairy tales. I dreamed that I'd forgotten all about you. I came to think that the stories about Arana were just fairy tales for children. That the forest was just land with many trees and there was no such thing as magic. I was so scared when I woke up, scared that I'd forgotten all about you. I wouldn't know what to do if that happened, but thankfully it was just a dream. I'm so relieved to see you again. Arana, where have you been? I've been waiting for you to take me to the forest. The magical forest full of mysteries that only appears when I'm with you. Sorry. Well, Arana no longer remembers. Eh? Yeah, Arana, it's not Arana's fault. So here's the Here's the shortcut version of what happened. The fungi... Oh, he's opposing. While in the forest, the fungi in Matiwama Forest, the fight at the rain's end, the inside of the ruin golem, the song amidst the roses, Aranara acting as brothers and sisters, the joyful scene at the festival, gently at Aranara and Arana about all that you encountered together with the Aranara. Takže raně shrneme ten celý megalomanský, gigantický blok věcí. Od začátku až do konce. Úplně všechno. Well, here you go. That is our fucking summary. So it was I who forgot everything. Vijay grows from memories. Paimon thinks that Arana must have treasured those memories of you greatly, which is how the fruit could help you bring back some memories while it was healing you. Thank you, Lumina, Paimon. You went through so much trouble to help me. Don't mention it. It was rewarding, I guess. In its own ways. Yeah, besides, Arana and Rama are the ones you should be thanking. Thank you, and sorry, Arana. How could I forget about you? You must hate me. Arana doesn't know. Arana has forgotten. But it's okay. Since past Arana was willing to let memories go for Arana's sake, current Arana knows that you are the most important Nara, even more precious than memories. But I'm not sure if it's fair to Arana to say this. But Ara just said Aranara have long lives. Paimon thinks you two can still create many precious memories together, just like Paimon and Lumina do. You're right. We still have a lot of time with each other. We can explore the vastness of the forest, the world, and the future together. Yes. Marana, so the withering problem was pretty much settled while I was asleep. I don't know how to thank you. And I know it seems impulsive, but I would like to go on a journey with Arana. I'm just worried that the children in the Mara village might be put at risk again. Yeah, I almost forgot we still haven't solved our bad guy problem. I already have some clues about who we're up against. Wait, who? Why didn't Paimon know anything about it? Oh, really? Oh, come, I must give them a few hard knocks to go. Leave this to me. Right. I believe you. This might come out strange, but I think this bad guy did bring something other than trouble. I mean, if the children hadn't gotten lost, I wouldn't have increased my patrol frequency. And if I hadn't done that, I wouldn't run into those fungi and made those two kind souls would never leave something in need behind. It all happened so I got to know you. Paimon, you've been filled with such great help. You saved me, helped me reunite with my best friend. I can't thank you enough. Oh, it's okay. Well, that said, Yotam, Caboose, and Sudabet are going to miss you if you leave. They are stronger than you think, and they know Lumina too. Besides, it's not like I'm never coming back. I will return one day and tell them the tons of great stories I will introduce Arana once I will introduce Arana to them, just like how I introduced Lumina. That's good. I was getting worried. So, Arana, will you go travel with me? Of course! You lost so many memories because of me. But just as Paimon said, we create our memories together to fill the void in your heart. My name is Rana. Would you like to be my friend? Yes, Narana. We used to be best friends and we will be best friends again. Hey, look! Ramana's chest glows alight with the warmth of a heartbeat, faint and yet bright. She tries to cover and touch the light with her hands, but the light source burrows into her hands as if consciously. When the light fades out, a delicate ornament appears in her hand. The vision! This is the first time Paimon has seen something like this happen with her own eyes. So my wish was recognized by the gods. Dendra vision! Great! Now that I have this, I can embark on this journey with no more worries. I shouldn't even be able to handle the remnants of the weathering just fine. If only I could look as good in fight as you, Amina. I've got so many things to do. First, I'll let everyone know I'm awake. Oh, and I can tell Tainari about my plans. Thank you again, Paimon, Arana. Thank you, Lumina, too. Thank you, Golden Nara and Paimon. Arana has lost those memories, but Arana knows you are a good Nara. You helped Arana been Arana, and Arana is so happy. It's been a pleasure to know you all, but it is time to bid farewell. Take care of yourself, and I wish you both most rewarding journey. Rana, Paimon hopes you enjoy your journey too, and that you won't forget about us. Do not yield to the wind or rain, do not yield to the winter snow or the summer heat. I heard this poem once. I'm sure we'll meet again someday, and you'll see a stronger me then for sure. We'll see each other again for sure. Quest complete. The forest will remember. Hello, thank you, and the final goodbye. A nyní tady máme pokračování tohodle. Jak si tady určitě můžeme přečíst. As agreed, you and the others gathered in the village chief's house to hold a meeting. A ne, jak jsme minulém díle skončili. Najde dobře sedí a poslouchá. Jak jsme v minulém díle skončili, tak poslední dva velký story beaty byly následující. Předposlední story beat byl s tím eremite týpkem, který nám vykládal všechno, co jim řekla akademie, aby udělali a co všechno dělali, jaká byla akademie na pozice v celém v tom a všechno, co on ví, včetně nějakých deep stuff, co jsme v tom kempu tam probrali. A pak ten poslední beat úplně na konci byl to, že jsme se v podstatě sešli přesně takhle, jako je teďkon. Jako teďkon půjdeme se sejít v tom Village Chief Houseu a řekli jsme si hned poté, co jsme to slyšeli, že potřebujeme naplánovat finální útok nebo nějakou finální strategii na akademii a všechny informace, které potřebujeme nebo které můžeme získat, tak máme a teď se musí něco naplánovat prostě. Takže se to naplánuje, až se všichni vyspí na příští den nějaký, až budou všichni čerství. A to je teďkon. Takže to bylo takové menší shrnutí, jako hodně zhruba. Jenom takový to keep up to speed ostatní, nebo mě, pokud se to ryvoču. Takže jo, to je zhruba co se děje a rovnou tam zajdem.
Everyone is already waiting inside.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Please, wait a moment.
What's the matter?
Before attending the meeting, I hope you can promise me one thing.
What do you need?
Promise me that you won't commit to anything too reckless.
What do you think?
Sure, I'll try not to.
Okay.
Act 5. Akasha pulses, the Kalpa flame rises.
Oh, of course not. It's all a bunch of nonsense.
Grandma, is King Deshret really gonna come back from the dead?
No, King Deshret is definitely not coming back. Like, no.
Everyone's here so early! But why isn't anybody talking?
We already discussed things a bit.
Hey, where have you been? I've missed you too.
Sorry, lesní mužičci nás trochu zdrželi.
Are you ready?
We can start now.
Very well.
After some discussions and debates, the group finally works out the detailed plan.
This is gonna work?
I gotta admit, it's bold. Color me impressed.
It's worth a try.
The point of discussion is to arrive at a solution. Let's cut the small talk and move to the next point.
You're making Paimon nervous.
Big loading. Co, projdeme si ten plán jako nějak v hlavě, nebo co? Kam se portujem?
You're finally done.
I have some other stuff to take care of. Catch you all later.
If
Come
that's
on,
it.
don't give me that face. I know what you're going to say. I'll be careful.
That's what I wanted to hear. Take care. Well, traveler, Paimon, judging from your expressions, the meeting must have been quite productive.
You can tell?
I'm not that good at scheming or strategy, but I can sense people's emotions. And based on your reaction, things must have gone quite well.
We'll make our move. We've planned our move on the next Jagarba day.
Paimon's a little worried. Hopefully nothing will go wrong.
To be honest, I feel the same. But you're already some of the most capable people I know. So you have my trust.
Candace gave us a compliment.
Your deeds speak for themselves.
Candace, we stayed behind to tell you that, although you won't be coming with us, we'll be sure to remember your words.
I'm very glad to hear that. I've said the same thing to everyone here today as I said to you when you arrived. Your safety is the most important thing. Only when you're safe can the plan be successful. So please, take care.
Thank you, Cadence.
You're welcome. And thank you for taking my advice. Good luck with everything. I'll be here in the village praying for you.
Okay, close enough.
Sounds good. I'll go make some preparations.
Okay.
I'll hit them!
Have you finished saying your goodbyes?
Yeah! Also, Candace told everyone to be careful.
Yes, she did. But I think my point also bears repeating. Our plan is not child's play. We won't be able to achieve anything if we're simply careful. We must go beyond that and fully commit ourselves to it. I hope this is clear to you.
I understand and accept.
Huh? Shouldn't you be saying something more cheerful to boost our morale right now?
Didn't we already do that during the meeting?
You can never have enough words of encouragement.
In that case, Candace can cuddle you to your heart's content while I continue to remind you of the seriousness of our situation. We all have our jobs to do,
Sure.
after all. It's like how some people can be put in charge of logistics while others will fight on the front lines.
Makes sense.
Speaking of the front lines, you don't look anything like a soldier.
Docela jo.
Of course. Compared to the mercenaries, I'm merely a feeble scholar. But the advantage of not being a mercenary is that I get to stay in a safer place and offer my strategic insight. Just think about that mercenary who lost his mind. Mercenary groups are facing constant danger every single day.
Well, being a scholar is also a high-risk occupation, and you are a scholar.
I'm not like the rest of them. Even among members of the same species, some will exhibit far more potential than others.
This guy. Paimon still remembers when those mercenaries in Port Ormos called you a lunatic.
All intellectuals are lunatics in the eyes of fools. I'll take that as a compliment. That reminds me. Do you remember the record we saw in the King Deshret ruins?
Yep.
It mentioned forbidden knowledge.
Yeah, I remember.
You have a good memory. Forbidden knowledge has the power to drive people insane, but this fact has never been shared with the public. Even I, who has worked in the academia for some time, was never once informed of this. I think those mad scholars and mercenaries we encountered may have all fallen victim to the corrupting qualities of forbidden knowledge. But the academia has always held a different view. They've always believed that symptoms of madness are a side effect of human contact with divine knowledge as mere mortals. Come to think of it, perhaps the academia has also never understood the true nature of forbidden knowledge, and thus always approached the issue from the wrong direction. The Withering, Elazar, and the sandstorms. Don't you think what is happening right now across Sumeru is rather similar to the forbidden knowledge pollution that occurred in the desert thousands of years ago?
It's definitely possible. And just another occurrence of forbidden knowledge pollution like the old times.
But Paimon thought that Irminsul's disease is what caused the withering in the sandstorms. At least, that's what Tainari told us. Wait a second. Could it be that?
Ah, you've connected the dots. The cause of Irminsul's illness may precisely be the pollution from forbidden knowledge.
But if that's the case, what should we do? This is huge!
Yeah, you must tell Nahida about this as soon as possible.
Wait. Why do you think Lesser Lord Kusanali would have a solution to this situation?
Well, she said the key to saving Irminsul is contained within the remaining consciousness of Great Lord Devata.
You mean
Whatever that means.
it's related to the scene you saw when you passed out in the Avidia forest? That whole the world forget me thing?
In that case, it's imperative that we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Only by working with her to save Irminsul can we completely resolve the problems Sumeru currently faces.
Minimálně z toho krajina bude smetena tornády a korupcí hlediska.
To make
Sure.
sure we're still on track, I would like to check on the state of some of our preparatory work.
Where are we going?
To an Aramite base.
Yum.
Ah, they're here.
Huh? What are they doing?
I gave them some technical work to do.
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
How's the work going?
How's the work going?
Ah, yes! We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
Aren't those devices for canned knowledge extraction? What are you doing with those?
Look here.
Huh? More canned knowledge? Are you going to put more weird stuff into her head again?
What's that look on your face? Are you scared?
Paimon's a little scared, but very, very furious.
That's an interesting response. Anyway,
Oh.
we're not going to use this just yet.
I'll
As I
eventually.
mentioned during the meeting, this knowledge capsule contains a decree I drew up in the past. The academia should also have their own copy. And according to the plan we just came up with,
Se kterými nemáme nic společného.
Traveler, I want you to record something into this capsule.
Huh? Me?
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yes, I do. Because what I may lack in faith, I'll make up with my actions.
Good. Conviction is the most important part of all of this. Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes,
Paimon is still really...
I understand. But trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It's best if you can do as I say, because to achieve this impossible task, it sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
I'm ready.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch, and everyone recognizes and praises our achievements.
Sure. Okay.
Now, open your eyes. Here,
What's this?
read it out loud.
Some starring words have been written on the note. Although you can't understand the purpose of this, you still follow
It's
Adam's
done.
instruction. Wow, what a fascinating experience.
Is your head okay? Does anything hurt?
Nah, I'm fine.
It's just a recording. There should be no negative effects.
But what was the point of doing this? Paimon doesn't get it.
přípravy na budoucnost, kdyby se náhodou něco stalo.
And that's perfectly fine. In any case, these capsules aren't meant to be used by you.
Huh? What do you mean?
Hodíme to na někoho, kdo si není jistý stencem a aby jsme přesvědčili o tom, že jsme dobrý nebo něco
Have you
takového.
forgotten? Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha. You may find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born, and this device has always supported you during times of need. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
A slave to orders. And that's why rules are so important. In addition, those who understand the rules can delineate boundaries and identify gray areas.
But why would you need to identify the gray areas?
You could say that those kinds of ambiguous zones can be very interesting. One might even say they're advantageous in the right hands.
Things you're interested in are really out there. Are all Sumeru scholars like this?
Anyway,
I don't know.
that's enough chit-chat. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
Small projects?
We're going to tinker with the Akasha terminal and make a few modifications.
Ale jelikož většina toho plánu se tak... Jelikož se většina toho plánu stane, tak to by byl trošku spoiler. To vědět všechno.
agreed on a plan. How can you go back on your word?
The plan is too radical and carries a high risk for casualties. I've given it a lot of thought. And in the end, I still can't agree to it.
But it's still the best plan we have. As a former Matra, you of all people should be able to see the bigger picture and recognize the innate advantages of our plan.
I did. And that's how I saw the danger behind these so-called advantages. Alhatham's plan is even more radical than I imagined.
Huh? Why are you guys arguing?
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Alhatham for suggestions. Had I known Alhatham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
Context, please.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Rebot guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City.
Wait,
Okay.
how can we work with the guards?
We can't get through that wall easily, remember? Caravan Rebot would never let so many unregistered members of the Eremites enter Sumeru City. My plan will clear us of any possible suspicion, and also let us enter the city as a big group. There is no better way.
That also sounds like something Alhatham told you. Am I right?
Doesn't Alhatham know how dangerous this plan is?
Of course he does. He told me, there is no perfect plan, but this can get the job done. He also said that with the help of Sino and the Traveler, our chance of success would increase significantly. I never blindly trust anyone, and I've always had a good eye for people. I think he made a number of valid points. It's my own choice to trust you.
If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards. To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless loss of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us. I've lived a hard life, and I can say that people like you are hard to come by.
I've always treated my allies with honesty and respect. They have the right to know important things like this.
Now you're making this hard for me.
Hey, is there something we can do to help?
If there's no other way, I can help. I know what I'm doing.
I knew you would say that.
We can help fight some of the mercenaries, which should reduce the number of times you'll have to struggle directly with the guards. That should help at least a little bit.
We should respect the determination of Raman and his comrades.
Sino, on behalf of my people, I thank you for your kindness. But this is a mission we cannot turn our backs on. We strongly value the lives of our friends, but the goal we are about to achieve is even more important. We have no fear of casualties, because we crave the spoils of victory. So please, lend us your support. We will show you the determination of us desert dwellers.
Well, now that you've put it that way, I can no longer refuse. But remember, you need to follow the plan and not do anything reckless. Candace made it very clear that we can only achieve our goals if we can ensure our safety. Since you and I both recognize the significance of this operation, there should be no more animosity between the followers of the Dendro Archon and those of King Deshret. Everyone's life is equally important.
Okay, you have a deal. Let's do this for our shared dream.
The guards should be stationed in the courtyard nearby. You can find them there.
Alright. As agreed, you and the elders gathered in which he has worked out the detailed plan to save Kusanali. And once the course of action was agreed upon, the goods split out to carry out their respective tasks. Al-Haytham pracuje na terminálech, který budou vysílat určitý specifický vzpomínky, large scale, a taky zprovoznil helmu, která vytváří ty vzpomínkové kapsle. Sino a tady ten týpek tady se postarají o tohleto divadlo.
General Mahamatra, to what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Rebot.
Ah, of course, of course. Mahamatra Sino's order is the Academia's order. Just let us know what you need. But who exactly are you planning to arrest, and how many people are you expecting? Depending on the scale of this operation, we may need to report it to our superiors.
They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Akhmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al Akhmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
Okay. You look so commanding when you're working. Whoa.
Because this is work.
You're much more friendly to us.
Because I trust you.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff. Aren't you even a little worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer their General Mahamatra? Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Rebot operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
How can you be so sure?
Kousek té dohody, ty vole.
First, the other Matras still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
A reasonable inference. I agree.
Which brings us to our next issue. I'm sure some of you have been wondering if the prediction function of the Akasha will affect our operation.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. For now, I don't think you'll need to worry. If you remember, when you first came to Aru village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because my personal data has been entered into the Akasha.
That's true, but the key to this question is, how well can the Akasha make predictions about a person?
Protože aktujou sami a jenom jako jednotlivec. Kdyby Sino byl v grupě, tak by mohl být influenced někým jiným.
Haven't you ever thought about it? Just how can it do this in the first place?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and analyzing entered data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic, but can you guarantee that every experience of the same joy or pain would be equally intense? How can our feelings and opinions be predictable down to the letter in every single instance? Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles.
See?
Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. And I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past. After all, there's probably a limit to just how much we can be modeled or controlled by data. So, in my opinion, you're probably safe for now.
Makes sense to me. I agree. The Akasha is not alive, and I don't think we can be completely controlled by something without a mind of its own.
Is that so? I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped by the past.
I'm so glad that this is settled.
Next time, pay attention during our meetings.
Will do.
I'm confident we can do this.
Just remember to stay vigilant.
Footsteps!
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here. I'm the security officer of the Great Red Sand District. My name is Luxembarbo.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be working with me. The construct next to her is for her work.
Beep! Construct, beep!
What a great honor to meet
Oh my god.
you. Your golden
Why?
hair is as bright as the sun. And, is this the latest technology from the Academia?
Nice to meet you too.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation. To be perfectly honest, I've always longed to go on a mission with someone as well known as yourself.
There's no need for flattery.
Yes, sir.
Take your most elite platoon and follow me to the eastern side of the district. We will carry out the operation there.
Understood.
Map.
Hurry, bring the map!
A guard brings on a map. Sign circles location.
In 2
Operation
days,
noted.
we will engage Rahman's Eremites and capture all of them. Any questions about the time or location?
None at all, sir.
Good. See you then.
Yes, sir.
Maybe hanging around the General Mahamatra isn't so bad after all. Everyone's so respectful towards us.
It does feel pretty good.
This is all due to the absolute authority of the academia. And now, we're going to strike back against that massive pillar of power. Get ready. We will move out in 2 days.
Look! Over there! Our helpers have arrived already! Let's hurry over!
Wait a moment.
Ah! Oh, it's you.
It's just you.
You're my assistant, remember?
Yes, I remember.
Being my assistant, you must stay with me. Now let's head over there.
It's General Mahamatra and his assistants.
We meet again.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. Remember, we must capture them alive. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Make preparations and be ready for combat.
Okej. Všechny lidé
Halt!
zatím podle plánu.
Oh? What a warm welcome! What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales.
Podle plánu.
If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood. Let's show them we Eremites are not to be messed with.
Oz, reveal pyrotechnics!
Byla to výtka z šikany oproti pízdě.
Midnight Phantasmagoria! Feel the beat! Time to rock!
A s bohem teď dosti.
Windblade!
Hej, tam ten pořád je živej. Nebo to je jiný. Chudák. Haha, štít zastavila bariéru od síně. Výborně. Huang.
By royal decree! Amp it up!
No rest for the wicked.
Here you are.
Kalhej ten trošku může s těma pádem shit. Pěkný způsob někde jinde. Ale jeho útoky jsou efektivní. Got him.
It's over.
We have subdued them. The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon dogs! You'll regret this!
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Deshret will curse you, and you will all—
Silence!
Oh,
Restrain them and take them back to Caravan Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the Academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Guards escort the furious Rahman.
Mahamatra Sino, I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
Understood. You are dismissed.
There they go.
Let's talk elsewhere.
You find a safe place, free of potential eavesdroppers to begin conversation.
This part of the plan went really well.
Yes, things went perfectly.
That's fantastic.
To je tak unusual. To je tak neobvyklý, že mě to prostě instinktivně děsí.
And that punch you gave Ramon there sure looks convincing enough.
Once we're done here, I'll return to Caravan Rebot and oversee the group's transport. I promise. I'll get everyone into Sumeru City safely.
Thank you for everything.
Yeah, you're the reason why everything went so well.
It's not the time to celebrate yet. I believe Dia should already be waiting for you.
Ha! Třetí osoba a její.
Go join up with her. She will need you to introduce her to Tighnari.
Ha! Dia se musí setkat s Tighnarem. OK. To bude zajímavý.
Is it really okay for us not to share the full plan with Tighnari? What if he'll feel miffed about it and refuse to work with us?
I'm a little worried about that too.
I have a very close relationship with Tighnari. Given how well we know each other, I believe my message alone should be enough to bring him to our side. He knows I won't make jokes about things like this. If we need help, Tighnari is the best option. Get ready for the next phase of the plan. Don't keep them waiting.
Jsem rád, že Tighnariho prostě nevynechali z toho plánu, že prostě Mr. Lord for #1 Forest Watcher over here, možná jako na opačné straně Sumeru, ale no tak je hodně dobrý a má prostě resources, který by vám mohl pomoct. Yep, it's a nice deal.
We're here!
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late. In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Damn.
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
Cool. Sorry, the situation was a bit tricky with Sino.
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. Alright, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yep.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia. I'd rather not have to deal with someone like that.
So what should we do?
According to the plan, we should first go to Pardis Di and ask for Forest Watcher Tighnari. If all Hathor and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tighnari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tighnari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
I didn't expect you to become my bodyguard.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would do anything for Mora.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want?
Wow.
Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
Huh?
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile.
No.
Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
Thank you, Dia.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm. There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory. Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Pardis Di.
This is like a random encounter.
Tighnari!
Tighnari!
Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Long time no see, by the way.
Hey there.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
Tighnari, I want to ask you about something.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right. Then follow me.
Alright. Follow me. Flower transition. Nice.
This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me?
Have you ever met the doctor? I want to know where he is.
The doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Paradis Di just a little while ago.
Damn.
Left already?
Yeah. He came looking for me.
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say?
Yep.
I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me. You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Wow.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
What is he after?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Okay.
So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Paradis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment. I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest. It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
Do you think he'll just give up on her and just let you do that?
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still, his reaction really concerned me.
So, I'll pass.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said, you're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Okay. Takže to byl pro ně jenom bonus task, který nezískal.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes. He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
Can't believe he's actually leaving, though.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
Jako, já bych mu věřil, že od Carica samotná prostě povolala zpátky a celou dobu prostě opakoval určitýma způsobama, že opravdu odchází. Takže jo, I guess he's leaving. Jako určitě bychom nefajtili s baladýrem nevyhnutelně a s doktorem najednou. A oba dva prostě nějak museli rozsekat, protože protagonisti vždycky vyhrají nakonec. Podle mě prostě je to proto, že aby i představili doktora teďkon. A pak jsme se s ním mohli setkat v tom Fontaineu, což je další, anebo v nějakým tom dalším nadcházejícím v budoucnosti, aby když eventuálně baladýr bude postaraný, jakož to byla signora představená a postaraná a Tartaglia byl představený a porazili jsme ho, ale pořád je technicky vzato v poli, tak aby tam byl v poli ještě někdo, o kom víme, že může se ukázat. Protože když jsme porazili teď doktora a baladýra najednou, teoreticky, tak by tam byl jenom Tartaglia, kterou jsme porazili a který víme, že prostě nás nemůže silově ohrozit. Takže by ten další člověk, ten člen musel přijít absolutně vodníku. Takže jsem osobně rád, že prostě ho uklidí teďkon, aby ho mohli vytáhnout později. Aby tam pořád byl někdo velký. Anyway, let's continue.
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky. Now that you know a little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Thank you for sharing information as well, Tainari.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
Oh. I know.
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day. This has been a habit of his for many years. But I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe. Please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia, If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing. On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
The academia, yes. But my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried that he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long, but in the end, it's still caught up to him.
Transition?
I see. So you noticed something was up with the academia from the very beginning.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this. In which case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can. Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger. Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Použité Módy?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
See you later.
According to Tighnari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor was actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him. Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me.
Look! Fatui soldiers! Thanks to Deer's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
Oh, bude přímo tamhle. Můžu tady zalíst a nevylíst, dokud neodjedou? Prosím.
The doctor is on that boat.
Neříkej.
So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving. This place will do.
Yep.
We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Abych se tu taky schoval, prosím. So he didn't lie about leaving Sumeru, but could it really be that simple? Are we sure he's not planning something?
Uh-oh.
Well, he's seen us.
He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
There's nobody with him?
Máte možná Hepejžu nebo
And
nějakýho hostiče.
where are all the soldiers we saw on the port just now?
Gone.
They were all here just a few minutes ago, but now they've vanished.
So this was a trap.
But there's no one here in all of Port Ormos.
Wait, don't tell me that.
Všichni zautočili na akademii, aby ji přebrali.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
The doctor does sail out of the harbor.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Použité Módy.
Huh? What do you mean?
I remember that Hypatia once connected her consciousness to the balladeer.
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Let's go!
Použité Módy is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Použité Módy for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself. I've done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Použité Módy now, I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Použité Módy as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Okay.
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
She appears unharmed, but why is she still as a corpse? She just sleeps.
Well, how is she?
She's sound asleep.
Oh, that's good.
After meeting Inazumě. Uh-oh.
So, you think this is over?
That voice. Neříkejte mi, že balladeer může snatchnout, protože je s tím spojená. The balladeer?
What? The balladeer is here?
In spirit.
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
But, where is he?
Paimon can't see him. So is his spirit? A ghost? Wait. Is it because I made a physical contact with Hypatia? Is the balladeer in her consciousness?
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know.
Cool.
Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Použité Módy and made contact with Hypatia.
What did you do to her?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the balladeer, right? That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
But why?
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, traveler! What are you doing?
Please stay quiet, Paimon.
My deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
The Academia acted even faster than we thought.
Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
If you can hear my thoughts, I want to ask you a question. Teďkon bude s ním vést konverzaci myšlenkovitě, aby z toho outside worldu to vypadalo, že se prostě nic neděje.
Yes. What is it?
You're acting more friendly than usual. Or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Which is why I'm talking to you like this.
But are you really okay with how things are going?
What do you mean?
The Academia plans to infuse our consciousness with the divine knowledge capsules, which is an extremely risky process. Even if the Academia's theories are correct and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, you'd probably no longer remain yourself. You will become the new great obyvatel for the Academia. Even if it means losing yourself, would you still want to become a god?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
You wouldn't understand even if I told you.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking, and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
He's not wrong. If that is what you believe, then why did you keep your connection with Hypatia? Surely with the power you've come to possess, you can cut her off with just a thought.
Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
Is that so?
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
Doctor? It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatments here. Isn't that a little suspicious?
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Doesn't that make you mad or question things?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
Yeah, to bylo celkem amatérský.
The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
That look on your face. What are you planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Paimon hears thunder!
Balladeer.
That person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Oh, he sure chatted with you for a while.
I didn't expect that either. Since last time, he's become milder, but somehow even more deranged.
Where is the storm headed?
Can't be. Is the balladeer using the gnosis to change the weather?
That means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Tighnari and Dia still must be fighting! Oh! Have the Fatui retreated?
Tighnari, Dia over there.
Hey! What happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
Don't move. I've seen eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only 2 of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
I'm really sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I might have triggered the thunder and lightning.
It's all right. I'm sure you also never expected this to happen. Don't blame yourself. My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
Hypatia's fine, but I want to tell you something.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
Prawda. And now going backwards. Jakie to kapitole? Guys by God's side. Kapitole. She's still there.
Thank goodness she's fine.
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
Oh, he sat down.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
You recounted everything from meeting the doctor at Port Ormos to your encounter with the balladeer.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
The Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me. As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Použité Módy.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it. Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to, and left Sumeru in a hurry.
Yeah, and I also have a theory. A Genshin theory. I have a theory. I think the balladeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia, and her consciousness is connected to the balladeer, and she has seen his past.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
Still not sure.
Have you noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us. In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
I'm also happy for you.
Thank you for the help, Tighnari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Please get some rest.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Použité Módy. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Yep.
You can just focus on your plan. Leave Hypatia to me. My wound is not going to get in the way. Okay. Guess I'll sit still for a little while longer.
Yep. Yeah, wait until the agreed time. Tam má časy, jako na který přijde a odejde. Takže se chci zkontrolovat ještě, jestli se nestane něco okamžitýho. Poblíž. Go to the Grand Bazaar v Sumeru City. Jo, ta podzemní oblast v Sumeru City, na polopodzemní oblast, taková ta zastřešená oblast uprostřed Sumeru, kde má Nilu to divadlo. Jo. Hop. Okay, dialog. Something is with the Scotty off guard, resulting in hurrying back to part of the eye. You are greeted by... To je k předchozímu věci. No, a to bude pro dnešek všechno. Takže shrnutí dneška se na to jenom opřu. Just a second. Shrnutí. Část první, lesní mužičkové grand finále. Jako jej, je to konečně za náma. A pokud si říkáte, co budu tedy dělat dál, když jsou lesní mužičkové fuč, you do not have to worry. Protože tady mám tohle a všechno tohle. Takže všechno tohleto ze sekce World Quest dolů. Cokoliv, co tady budu mít, tak budu dělat hodinu. Ať to bude nějaký velký mega quest, anebo prostě nějaký tyhle ty malý single položkový questy, který nedávají nic moc. Takže tohodle sekundárního materiálu bude vždycky dost. A aspoň mám nějaký regulovaný prostor, kdy to budu vzdělávat a kdy vy můžete, vy a já můžeme čekat všichni, co se tam bude dít. Takže anyway, konec lesomužičkovské kapitoly, nějaký lesní mužičkové se obětovali, získali jsme Bidžu a healnuli jsme ranu konečně at long last. A ještě jsem dostal dendrovizi, takže to je totálně boží. Pun intended možná. To bylo hrozně super vidět, prostě na vlastní oči. Prostě viděl, byla Lumina přítomná prostě u toho, když někdo dostal vision přímo na místě. Takže a Rena pak odešla s mužičkem jedním cestovat po světě, takže může být kdekoliv technicky vzato. Takže kdo ví, možná i jako daily quest potkáme někde ve Fontainu nebo v Liyue, kdo ví. Nebo někde, kam vycestuje. To bude záhada pro někdy jindy. Anyway. Takže jako konec dobrý, začátek taky fajn. Jako začátek tak 7 z 10, konec 9 z 10, prostředek 3 z 10. Takže asi tak. Jako začátek a konec jako good. To bylo to prostě to bylo OK. Prostředek no comment. Prostě no comment. Anyway. Část druhá. Pokračování hlavního questu a všechno, co se událo teďko. OK. Doktor musel fakt urgentně prostě ať chce nebo ne odejít, protože si ho povolila carica. A Baladír tak měl volnou ruku, stejně jako my. Takže máme na poli Baladíra a akademijský chytrolíny na jedné straně a naší grupu na druhé straně. A doktor je teď out of the picture. Takže v podstatě jenom se musíme potýkat se sumerskýma vědátorama, který v boji nic moc neudělají. A možná tak ty gardy sumerského města, možná některý, kteří se tam připletou, ale když to budeme dělat všechno víc kovertně a víc stealthy, aniž by Baladír to někomu řekl nebo udělal nějaký moves, tak by tam nemělo být kromě samotného Baladíra, úplně na konci tohohle všeho, kterýho potkáme, to je prostě nevyhnutelný a budeme s ním mít boj, který nějak dopadne, tak do potkání Baladíra a boje s ním by to všechno mělo být teoreticky relativně smooth, protože pokud Baladír prostě jenom bude sedět a čekat, co uděláme a nebude se do toho nějak vměšovat, pokud nebudeme stát přímo před ním, tak to technicky vzato bude úplně v pohodě. Takže jo, to by tak k tomu taky to, jsme se dozvěděli to, co měla na práci Dia, takže v podstatě víme všechno, co všichni měli zaúkolovaný. A teď konce všichni udělali svoje jednotlivé plány, takže teď nás v příštím díle čeká velké sjednocení všech 4 členů této grupy, Lumina included, v Grand Bazaru pod městem. A jak říkali, prostě sesumarizovat plán, co se všechno stalo, jestli se všechno událo podle plánu a jaký nový události se staly, aby mohli případně plán pozbít. No, Baladír aktivně vkládající se do situace je hodně velký update, který budeme muset podat. Takže jo. Jako je to velký update, který budeme muset podat, ale na tak 90% plánu to nic nezmění. Jenom prostě tam přibude prostě watch out for the Baladír, he might be doing something fishy. No, to je všechno. Jako realisticky, co s ním uděláme. Dokud se Baladír fyzicky nezobrazí před náma a nebude mít šanci ho zmlátit, tak realisticky není nic jiného, co se s ním dá dělat. Jako diplomaticky ho nepřesvědčíme a nemůžeme plně očekávat, co by tak udělal. Takže dávat pozor na blesky případný a až bude přímo před náma někde v nějaké místnosti, tak pak útok nebo nějaká strategie. No. Jako teď v této fázi plánu to fakt vypadá celkem přímočaře. A na jednu stranu prostě je to prostě, jak bych to řekl, prostě je to povzbuzující a strašidelný najednou, bych to asi tak řekl. Protože je to takový hypující, povzbuzující, prostě to teďkom bude snadný, ne? Prostě Baladír jako dělá čertoviny, ale samozřejmě, že on existuje, prostě kvůli němu jsou všechny ty trable. Takže samozřejmě, že jsme se tam s Baladírem. Ale doktor je pryč, všechny ty přípravné práce proběhly naprosto hladce a přesně podle plánu. Takže jako si pak prostě nezbývá než říct to starý dobrý varovný, co pak by se asi mohlo stát špatně. A prostě, jestli se stane něco špatně, tak je to něco, po čem prostě, co nemůžu předpovědět, anebo na co mě prostě nenapadne zrovna. Takže jako se těším a hrozím, co se stane dál. A samozřejmě reakce na unikátní momenty a osoby along the way. Samozřejmě první setkání Tigarnario a Dii vzájemně bylo taky velmi amusing. A ten fakt, že Tigarnari prostě vedl konverzaci s doktorem, byl taky docela zajímavý. Takže jo. To bylo asi k hlavnímu úkolu taky všechno a teď nám zbývá jenom jedna poslední věc. A to si pulnout na vyšpaneru, jako obvykle. Pořád tu máme tady ten banner. Vyšů máme pořád dost. A uvidíme, jestli ulovíme, dokážeme ulovit kolej, nebo Charlotte, jestli se nad náma smiluje. A jestli toho vodního ďábla dokážeme konečně odehnat. A jim. Já koukám, že mám ještě tady na jeden. 42, the meaning of everything. Takže, let's get to it. Jeden půl, druhý pokud budu jen velmi nespokojený. Oh please, Orange Jesus, gift me with something I like. Give me with kolej, no bejdo. Žádná bejdo, prosím, žádná bejdo. Jestli dostanu zase bejdo, tak se sem poseru z toho. Yay! Charlotte is here! Arr! We are very satisfied with this result. I don't know why I'm doing this voice now, but whatever. Nic dalšího tady asi se schovat nebude, co? Nope. Ale máme Charlotte. Máme další Charlotte do sbírky. Mě padlo. To se vlastně nepodíval, jestli se tohoto doplnilo. Ne, to je za 15. To je až do konce toho banneru. Takže never mind. Yeah, let's check you out. Charlotte. Jak se ty její skille jmenují? Freezing point composition, Dosavadní comprehensive confirmation. Že? Konstelace číslo 2. Duty to pursue truth. When using freezing point composition, což tenhle je skill. Jo, to dá míření té kamery. When using freezing point composition, when Monsieur Verit hits a lot of opponents, Charlotte's own attack will be increased. Takže čím víc těch enemáků, tím holdnutím toho skillu jako fokusnu. Čím víc jich fokusnu, tak tím víc se Charlottin útok prostě znásobí. OK. A poté, co se fokusnou, tak její útok bude zvětšený na 12 sekund. Cool. A další na řadě, případně si dostaneme znova, tak je Ability Upgrade. Orange Jesus, please give me tasty stuff. And odplujme vstříc naší destiny. Tak. Not looking, wishing for the best of cases. Takže. Já samozřejmě, jelikož to story, tak udělám 2 a uvidím, co z těch 2 bude. Tak. Co pro tento díl dostaneme od nepřekonatelného a věčného RNG. Favonius Warbow. Cool. Jo, další bejdou, dělejte si ze mě srandu. Well, dostali jsme trash combo. Co těch 5 vodní můžeme rovnou vložit sem. Tady mám tunu těch. A tady to všechno jsem vykoupil. Speneme další sem, to rovnou celý naliju sem. Pro mě to nemá význam. No, jak se to nabuilduje. Já mám teďko na off-screenu jednu věc, ze který těžím. Samozřejmě skrz úsilí a nějaký ten čas primogemy, takže v dalším díle z toho dělám tu další 10, než budu natáčet. Takže, jak se říká, takže druhá 10, samozřejmě protože story, tak 2 10 musí být. Takže druhá 10. RNGesus, please. Please give us with something nice. Give me Charlotte, give me Kolej. Jsem si na chvíli vzpomněl na jméno. Charlotte a Kolej, Charlotte a Kolej. Dendro a Kryo, prosím, give me. Mám jasný požadavek, you piece of shit. Just fucking give it to me. David, yeah. RNGesus, you owe me. You owe me one of them, RNGesus. Fucking give it. Jo, dělejte si ze mě srandu, ty vole. Jako vážně dostanu Beneta, ty vole, out of all people. To mám taky namaxovaný, ale že to je taky k prdu. Well, guess what I'm gonna do. Beneta převedu tady, toho mám tady. Jako for Staré mě nemusí zajímat natolik, abych tu měnu musel střádat. Možná za začátku, ale teď už jsem v bodě, kdy můžu vypusovat materiál, nejsem tak zoufalý na jejich konstelace. Well, that's all for today. Žádný exciting outro s věcma novýma nebo upgrade stávajících charakterů nebude, bohužel. Nejsem udělaný z ryzího zlata a dosáhli jsme dna naší studny pro dnešek. Takže já děkuji, že jste se dívali a snad vás Sumeru taky baví, to mě, a uvidíme se příští díle, takže pokud jdete spát, tak dobrou noc.